There we go. Sorry, everybody. We're trying. We're learning. Welcome back to Dress the Quest tonight. As you can see, we have a sponsor for the month, so we're going to go over that in just a minute. But yeah, so for those that are new here, this is our cosplay centered um, actual play in Icewind Dale, where we're all running around the snow and the cold and the darkness, trying to run away from a giant dragon. If you want to know the full quick and dirty, you can go over to Dungeon Samster, and he's going to tell you all about that on Instagram. But yeah, before we start, I'm going to pass this over to my wonderful friend and co-host for many shows here, uh, Chuck, to give us
Oh, I
an
thought you were going to say
idea.
Sam.
I was just going to throw Sam straight under the bus. Tell us who our sponsor is for this month.
Yeah, so our sponsor, if you watched the wonderful, beautiful artwork in that trailer beforehand, is the TTRPG Gallery. It is up on BackerKit right now. It is a queer-focused TTRPG that employs art and dream elements to paint narratives about finding yourself and fighting your demons. There's community, cooperation, some rampant self-love, and nightmarish enemies, all wrapped up in this envelope of beautiful artwork and embracing exactly what you've been taught to ignore. I had a conversation with the creator over the weekend, and you can tell that she's passionate about it. All the artwork is drawn by individuals from the LGBTQ plus community. Their backer kit is going on until July 4th. They are only a couple grand away from actually meeting their goal, like actually meeting the funding. So whatever you can do to help push them over the edge and start getting into their all the other stuff. Yeah, words. I hate words.
All the stretch goals.
That's it. That's the phrase. Stretch goals. See, that's why I don't do this. They have dice for up for grabs. They have plushies. They have minis that all tie into the TTRB itself. So, like I said, go check out the link in the chat for Gallery over on the backer kit, and go give them a good little shout out and support. Happy
Awesome.
Pride.
Yeah. Not to mention, we also have our Pride fundraiser going on all month here for the Trevor Project. So you can go check that. You can check that out in the chat room here as well. As long as I can remember how to do it. Nope. I don't know which. Does anybody else have the phrase for this one? Look, I know we can get it up there because I don't want to miss it. Oh, I just went the wrong way. That's fine. We have way too many chat streams.
It is in the top bar. If you look at the top of the chat, you can find it.
Yes, and we've already somebody's already donated up to $45. Our goal is 1,000. We know that's it's a pretty hefty goal, but we know that it's possible here. And for the month, you're going to see some really cool things over the next couple weeks, including a one shot as well as a 24-hour stream. So I don't know what's going on with everything that's happening on the 24-hour stream. I was taken away from that project, but I will be here to support along with a bunch of our friends. So yeah, let's see. All right. Other than that, we have our normal sponsors, but we're going to go over those later tonight because I want to dive right into the story. However, before we do, we're going to go around a circle. We're going to popcorn it around to let people know who they are and who they're playing this evening. And we're going to start with, well, you know what? We will start with Kelvar.
Hi, I'm Humphrey Wendell Wickham. Anywhere and everywhere, I am playing Kelvar Cobblestitch this evening. You're very tired and slightly hungover bard.
Is that character or player?
Why not both? Because I told you what Kelvar was going to be doing anyway in the beginning, so
Absolutely.
Let's just stick with it.
Go with it.
Let's popcorn it over to space. Just that look of, God damn it.
Oh no, she's muted.
Space, you're muted. Charades. Who are you? Who are you playing? Okay, 2 words. Murder mommy.
Oh no.
I was gonna go with maracas with that.
Space is generously jumping into the channel tonight, even though they are out on vacation. So it looks like the video is being a little grumpy. But she is playing our barbarian for the night. And I'm just going to help her as she's figuring out her audio. And we're going to swap this over to, we'll go with one of our new guests, or newer guests. We'll go with Lily.
Hi, I'm Lily. I'll be playing Felindra today. The fun sorceress who's just looking for a new piece of jewelry. But also in the middle of a very dangerous situation right now. Literally in the center of which I can get myself out of. And I'll popcorn it over to Sam.
Hi, everybody. Just to mix things up, I'll be playing Felindra as well. Now, hi, everybody. My name is Sam, and tonight I'll be playing Nier, whereas James will be playing my Echo alternative, Far, and I am the Shadar Kai Echo Knight Fighter. I would love to popcorn over to Erwina.
Hi, I'm Idly. I'll be playing Erwina, your paladin druid for this evening, who has so many lore questions where Nier got his rad hat. That's going to be the main thing, not the killing of the trolls that are attacking us. And we'll popcorn it over to our newest friend. Take it away.
Who is it? I need a name. I need a name.
Jojo.
Man. Hurt. No, so I am Chuck. I'm Beaker, whatever the hell you want to call me on here. I am playing the Aasimar monk Pax, Warrior of Mercy.
Warrior of Mercy. That's gonna be awesome. All right, and I of course am your storyteller this evening, and I'll be playing everybody else, which is great. And maybe sometimes speaking for Space, because this might be a rough one for her. Nope, still no audio for Space. Keep working on it. All right, while that's happening, we're gonna roll the intro. All right, and we're back. So, as the Northern Attitudes have continued to deal with what would be considered the most dangerous event of Icewind Dale, as the Shardland Dragon trounces through the towns around it, they have fortified a plan to hold ground in 4 locations here within Icewind Dale. During that time, our players ventured through the capital city of Bryn Shander, dealing with both internal and external threats throughout, leading to a possibility where they found an imposter who was placed under the control of the speaker for Caer Dineval. After that was discovered, our wonderful team had to split, as Olivier and Jinjack went to to figure out what is happening with all of this under the watchful eye of the leader of the Arcane Brotherhood, Avarice. While that's happening, the rest of you recruiting a new member of the party, Pax, a friend of the sheriff of Bryn Shander. You've all gathered, you all left Bryn Shander on a quest to go find what controls this thing called the Shardland Dragon in the northern portions of the mountains known as Kelvin's Cairn. Upon that journey, after a fully brand new decked out sled, you trounce through the ice and the cold, being pulled by the ever loved Polaris, to a point where you found these massive tracks in the snow. When that happened, you went to go. During that time, Thalindra fell out of the cart and fell into the snow, where she was greeted by another individual. This nasty looking, bluish gray haired creature. It kind of erupts out of the snow, hiding in there, these dark reddish yellow eyes and these heavy tusks that hang from the side of their mouth. Benji reaching in to grab Thalindra, this creature, now reaching with both large hands, wrapping around each hand with each of them, while another one gets ready to pushes itself out of another mound and charges and we'll say at this point jumps towards the now somewhat stuck sled in the snow. And that's where we're going to pick up for this today, which means I have one question for you, or I have one thing I need to tell you all. Roll initiative.
I don't know how to do that. What are you talking about?
You know, if it was anybody else, I would kind of laugh, but for you, you might be right. So if you pull it, do you know how to get to your character is the question.
I've got D&D Beyond pulled up. I just,
Okay.
I just don't know where it is on here anymore. It's been a minute.
Oh, hold on. Before we, for those that have rolled initiative, hold, because we still have our combat run of from the bee swarm. So let me get everybody in the initiative order now. That's what we need. Boop. There we go. For those that have rolled, please let me know what you rolled so I can update your characters.
13.
13.
18.
13 as well.
Excellent.
Benji also got a 13.
All right. So everybody.
James, does it help you if we all throw these numbers at you before you're ready?
I mean, I got everybody other than you and Pax. So, because 3 of them were 13, which would make life easier. What did you get, Sam?
7.
7.
My God. You're going to make me
And-
re-roll digitally, aren't you?
No, what'd you get?
I gotta, because I'm blanking for whatever fucking reason right now. It's plus deck. It's your dex.
Yes.
To 22.
Oh. He's like, so 22. Awesome. That wasn't a, flex or anything. All right. And then we will roll our NPCs. Of course. One does not do well. All the other ones fine. So, as we begin our combat here, let's see here. This is going to start with Pax. I do need to figure out which one is it. Okay, so this one, though, however, is going to attack. Oh, so you guys don't need to see that. There we go. The 2 of them, they're just going to get a surprise attack on them for 2 swipes, 1 claw each. Oh, first one's going to be a Benji. That was a natural 20. Holy, that if that's what we're rolling tonight, we're in trouble. And then Thalindra, a 25 for you. Oh goodness, I'm rolling dangerously hot tonight.
By the way, James, Space still can't talk, but they wanted to let you know they had a surprise round and they had rolled, or they had gone into a rage.
Got it.
Mhm.
You can't be surprised, can you, Space? You are a barbarian with danger sense. Okay. So yeah, I'll give you.
Also, James, at
Yes.
least I don't have the battle map, so am I fighting all of Icewind Dale right now and not trolls? Because I don't
Nope,
have that.
that's not what I wanted. Hold on 1 second.
Yay!
And
Technical
everybody.
difficulties.
I'll fight East Haven. We can throw hands.
is everybody in there now? Does everybody see it?
Yeah. Thank
Sweet.
you.
Awesome.
I only noticed because I looked at the others.
The channel and was like, I see what's happening, but I don't know what's
Yeah.
going on.
Thank you.
Awesome. Yep. So we're gonna do. Since I will let you, because you can't be surprised, you will get the rage off, which still it's gonna hurt, but yeah, it's gonna hurt. That's gonna be 21 points of damage
To
to Benji. That was with her, and then the other one is just going to be normal.
'cause of the-
No, stop that. I need damage, not roll.
No.
Normal.
Yo.
16 points of damage to Thalindra. So, Pax, you're up as this kicks off.
Sweet.
While that's happening, I'm going to get us some wonderful theme. We're going to try to get some wonderful battle music kicking off here for from our
Alrighty.
wonderful friends over at Fantasy Plus.
So let's see. I got 45. I can make it. I can make that. I can make that run. Yeah. I'll make that run over to the troll,
All right,
and I'm just get right in it, man.
get right
what
in
I'm
it.
here for.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm here for. So let's see. I'm just navigating D&D Beyond, so just bear with me a moment.
No worries.
Had-
Just for those that are prepping, Arowina, you're next,
Awesome.
because I know you
So-
also have a lot of stuff that you do.
Thank you.
Let's see. This first one is going to be unarmed strike, obviously.
Okay.
I mean, that's 15.
Let me see. 15. 15 actually is you hit it, but it seems the hide is just too thick.
Damn it.
Almost. Nice try.
Damn it. Yeah, no. So in that case, I'm going to go with, I'm going to do my flurry of blows. And just try and follow up with that. Because I can.
All right.
And that's going to be a 17 to hit that time. The first one.
17 does hit.
So you want me to go ahead and roll the next one, or go ahead?
Yeah.
and do
Yeah, you can roll. You can roll them all real quick so we can get them, and then you can kind of describe what the combo looks like.
Okay. Well, the next one's a 12, so that definitely does not hit.
That does not hit.
So I only get one.
You only get one
One
strike
out
at
of
the
this.
beginning.
All right. Let's see. That's going to be 6 points of damage, and what I'm going to add to that, I'm going to actually put in a little hand of harm in that.
Ooh, what is
Oh,
that?
god damn it. So, as I strike, that first body shot, it lands solid, obviously, but doesn't do anything. The next one follows up to the other side of the rib, and actually you can hear a little crack, and it's a total of 7 damage, honestly. So 1 point of necrotic. so it wasn't much, but you see a nice dark glow come up on the fist as it makes contact and cracks that rib, and then followed up with another elbow. And again, it hits, but there's no give.
Yeah, there's something about this creature. It's just so dense that every time you hit it, it feels like you're just hitting a brick wall, pretty much. But you do find that give in the ribs, and you can hear that crack for a moment. And it will take its 7 damage. All right, Erwina, you're up. The
Okay,
monster is on deck. One of the monsters.
She draws. Erwina's going to draw forth her wooden sword with its intricate carvings and cast Shillelagh on it as her bonus action. For whatever reason, it's giving me heartache on moving my token. Oh, there. Maybe
There we
now
go.
can I? Oh, here we go. Perfect. I got it. And she'll move up to this other one because she knows that Benji probably has got that other troll's number. And we'll take 2 swings on this guy over here so
Excellent.
we don't get whelmed.
Yeah, swing both.
Okay.
Benji, you will
Sorry.
be the next player up as well after the monster.
Quarterstaff.
Am I working? I don't.
Yeah, you.
Oh, am I
Oh, we
coming
can
in?
hear you.
Let's
we can hear you now.
go. Sorry, y'all.
Shillelagh.
Cool. All right.
Gotta place an item in it. What the frick, game? I
Game's
hate
updating
this.
weird.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to roll. First attack is a 23 to hit,
That hits.
and then the second attack is 26 to hit. So I think both hit.
Yes.
And
those
you know
definitely
what? Because these are big uglies. We're gonna throw some little bit smites. She's gonna throw 2 first level smites.
hit. All right, sounds good.
We're coming out hot.
Coming out hot.
So we'll add 2d8 to this for smite. For 19 on the first hit. That does not look correct at all, but okay. Oh, okay. Plus 2d8. 19 and 21.
Oh, that makes my life easier. It's 40 total. That's how I said.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
No, that's great. That makes it easier for me to add the damage. So yeah, as you come out swinging, both of the blades light up. And for you, what does smite look like for you?
It is. She connects into her faith not only in Icewind Dale and her druidic path that she's been following, but her belief in hope and bringing joy. And these monsters are harsh in the vibe because we were having a cool girl hang on the back of the sled last time, and that was not bringing joy. So she's gonna bring back party girl energy through violence. And it sounds like the crashing of a meteor into the earth as auroras erupt from her blade.
Excellent. All right. Yeah. So as both of those connect, you watch as they pierce into this creature. You see the energy crush parts of the body. You can pull through, and you're pushing through this just heavy hide of a monster. And it is their turn as they kind of pull up, like gather themselves as they stand back up. This one, standing over by you, Pax, as well as the other two, is going to look out at the 3 of you. And due to its you watch as it kind of just does this little shuffle. For those that are, every time it breathes, you can see this just heavy amounts of super cold air just coming out of its mouth. Anybody in the vicinity of this you will take 15 points of cold damage. Benji, you'll half that. And now it's going to strike. It's going to do two claws and a bite. Now we just got to figure out who bites. Oh, I know who it's going to bite. It's going to bite the one that punched it. That's who it's going to bite. And it misses that, I'm sure. With a natural 1, you watch as the Thylindra.
Yes, question. If I have a defense to cold, do I still take the full 15 or
No,
do I
half.
Thank you.
Yep. You have defense to cold, though.
I do.
Hold on, then. I need to check your original hit, then. So you also would gain back an additional 2 points because the cold damage that you took for the original hit.
Gotcha.
Thank you for letting me know.
The
Is that
cold
gonna
doesn't
apply
bother
to me?
anyway?
Is that going to apply to me?
What?
Cold resistance.
Do you have cold resistance?
No.
But you do watch as it tries to bite down. I'm going to do this because I don't understand what it would have how it would have missed specifically. So instead, what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to allow you to roll to attack it again as a reaction because it fumbled. So it had a natural 1, which then gives
So
you the.
it's-
So yeah, so it's coming down trying to bite at you.
Yeah.
You're going to get your opportunity to defend.
Nice little
that.
unarmed strike.
Yeah.
Sweet. That's going to be a 17.
That will hit.
And we're not going to pump anything extra into that. And that's going to be 6 points of damage.
Yeah. So
Well, yeah.
as the bite comes down onto you, this massive maw of comes at you. You bring up kind of this quick jab to the throat, and it stops it between the mouth. You said 6 points. All right. Awesome. And then it's going to take the 2 swipes at our other 2, just with their nice little claws again. First one's going to go at Benji. I didn't do this on purpose, I promise. I said it first. I don't know how I rolled a natural 20 on Benji a second time. I do feel like it's probably a better
Hey,
person to roll it
hey,
on
it's
than
only-
it is to
It's only,
Thylindra.
it's only right. That's
You're going
amazing.
to cleave the thing in half in a second, I know, but this thing's going to get its licks in,
I'm
apparently.
gonna try.
I'm
I'm gonna try for sure.
And then we're going to do Thylindra real fast. Okay. I don't know what's happening.
What is it?
But
I can't see it.
The
So-
dice just want to tell a story, James. They just
want
want
a
to tell a
So we
story.
did. So Pax got a
Yo, you
1.
were not kidding when you
Benji,
said you weren't
20.
gonna pull your punches.
Thylindra got a 1. So let me do the quick attack on Benji so we can see what that looks like. And then we're going to go back to and give you the same opportunity if you would like to do a quick strike, or I will allow you to move out of the way. Your choice how you want to do this, because it is fumbled again. 35 points of damage, Benji, divided by in half. So that's 17, right? Am I close? Yes? Awesome.
Yeah, that's it.
Let me do that. And because your totem, you get the resistance to cold damage too, correct? Excellent.
Yes, I do. Oh my god, yo. I need help.
Thylindra, what would you like to do? Would you like to move? Would you like to do a quick strike? What would you like to do?
Okay, so I I have a question for Benji. Are you where you want to be?
Yes, yes, I am.
Okay. Okay. That's all that was. Quickly realizing that she is in a bad situation, she is going to Misty Step the fuck out of there.
Okay, I'll give you the opportunity. Yep.
Thank you.
So,
Just I can't move myself, but
oh, you
maybe
can't. Okay.
no, I don't have access to the map. Just the 20 feet, like somewhere in the middle of the whole thing. Somewhere in the middle of the whole thing.
Towards the cart or away from the cart?
Towards the cart. Like, yeah, that's fine.
Awesome. All right, and then that creature is over. You watch it kind of. It will do its normal.
I'm sorry, I have a quick question. Is
Sure.
this still the surprise round?
What?
Is this still the surprise round?
No, this is still part of this is part of their
Okay.
normal.
I was joking about a surprise round earlier. Please ignore me.
All right, got you. I got you.
All right. This brings us to Benji. You're up. Kelavar, you're on deck.
Okay. Man. So did I actually get the rage, or were we joking about that too?
Yeah, no, you got the rage because otherwise you wouldn't have been taking that half damage.
Okay. So I think I take the cigarette that I got from Thilindra, and I kind of flick it in its mouth, and I take my great axe and I will recklessly attack it. Yeah,
All right.
I hope.
Yeah.
I hope I can do this. Oh, this is crazy. And I will. Damn it! I wanted to do Great Weapon Master, but it's okay. 21 a hit.
21 hits.
Okay. Damage. Normal. Only 7 points. I will.
Okay.
Great Weapon Master my second attack.
Okay.
Did that? Okay, no, it did. It did. Second attack. -5. With advantage. 19 a hit.
Yes. 19 still
Okay.
hits.
Plus 10. 23 points. So 23 altogether.
What does that look like as you cleave into this thing twice?
So I cleave into it. I cleave into it the second time, and I'm like, "Hey, I want my cigarette back, man!" And I start chopping at like its knees or something. I don't know. I think Benji is she's very hurt right now. She's not being snippy. I think she's trying to get straight to the point.
Okay.
So
Yeah. So you watch as this creature towers even over Benji, this beast of a barbarian, and with just 2 big swipes to the legs, you watch as this thing starts to crumble forward, taking a good chunk of its health out of it just with one swing. Kelavar, you're up. Unless you have anything else you'd like to do, Benji.
I think I want to move. I think I would like to. No. Never mind.
Okay.
All right, so with Kelavar having a Chardalyn hangover, he's just kind of look at the situation where it's just the Ice Troll and Erwina by herself going, "Oh no, I gotta help," and then feels that writhing wretch come up going, "Oh, nope, leans over the edge of the sled and starts to vomit like the thick amber goo, and then just casts Silent Image on the far side of the Ice Troll of himself. And this version's a lot more lively. It's gonna have like a flourish, like it took off an invisible cloak, and it's going to like pull its pants down and moon it, directing its attention away from Erwina and giving her advantage on her next attack.
Oh, thank you.
Excellent. Well done.
Meanwhile, Kelavar just and so That's. Oh wait, hold up. I can do a bonus action.
Erwina looks confused at what is going on in this situation. She can hear Kelevar throwing up in the back behind her, but why is he mooning people over here? So strange.
Magic.
Magic.
I can also cast Veil of Dusk onto Erwina, shrouds her in darkness and silence, and gives her a +1 bonus to their armor class,
Oh.
and makes
Take it.
stealth checks with advantage for the duration of the spell.
Ooh,
So
I'll make
for-
them flat.
So for added flavor, I'd say instead of like darkness, it looks like a flurry of snow surrounding her.
All right.
Yeah, I can do things.
I can do things.
And
Love
that's the end
it.
of my turn.
Awesome. It's a good turn. All right. That brings us to Thalindra. And then the ice troll is on deck. And then Nier.
Okie dokie. So I am going to cast Chromatic Orb, and I'm going to use my Twin Spell feat to target both of the trolls.
Ooh, okay.
I'm going big or go home. I'm casting this at 4th level. Does it have to be digital, or can I do physical? Just because I really want to roll physical.
You can roll physical. That's fine.
I just want to see it. It's a +6 to hit. Please, 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 please. Where'd you go? Where's 15 +6?
Absolutely, that hits.
Yes. Okay. And the damage I'll roll here because I don't want to grab all the dice. And it's going to be acid damage, as I learned my lesson from last time. You know, I do snow, I do ice damage at an ice monster.
It's okay.
It happened.
Okay.
There's a learning curve. It's fine.
We all forget Pokemon every once in a while.
Once
Who
in a
doesn't
while.
love a snowball made of acid?
It is 11 damage, but 3 of those are cold, so they're only going to get the acid, which is 8
Eight.
for each.
Why are 3 cold?
It just says, because that's my elemental affinity, it says that 3 of those are cold damage.
Oh, okay. And that's for both of them, correct?
Yes, that's
So 8 for both?
Yep.
And that's with your level... And you cast that at level 4, you said, right?
mm-hmm.
Shouldn't that have added more dice?
I would think so, because it's 68. That I might have just rolled really bad. It might have just been a really bad roll. I rolled that on the thing. I rolled that on the... Oh, it only rolled me 3 dice. Okay, I'll just roll 3 more.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'll just roll my d8 here. 2, 4, 1. I'm just rolling that. So 2, 4, 1, 4, 6. No,
So-
7.
6 plus...
Can't do math.
Or 7 plus what?
7 plus
8.
8 for 15.
15. Okay. All right.
That's weird.
As you watch these 2 orbs swirl around Thalindra as she flings them in both directions, crashing into these creatures, the acid burning to the point where you see what was looking like steam coming off of these creatures now just the halts it. Some sort of regeneration it was pulling every time from the cold itself has been halted. However, both of the creatures look deadly straight at Thalindra now.
And in some weird second way, we're waving with both hands like, hi.
Awesome. And anything else you'd like to do, Thalindra?
Yeah, bonus action.
Run!
Bonus action. That's exactly what I am doing. I am misty stepping. Are there trees nearby?
There is no tree. There's a fallen tree, but it really isn't there. It's just that snow mound.
Okay, then can I misty step?
North, south,
I'm gonna go under the cart
under the cart.
just
Okay.
to roll. I have a thought. I have a weird idea.
Okay.
Because misty step under the cart, so they don't know where I'm at.
Okay. Under
I
the
have
cart.
an idea.
All right. Just remember that you are under the cart now. Okay, cool. That brings us to ice troll number 2. The ice troll looking around. Oh, I do need to do that real quick. Erwina takes 7 points of cold damage.
Halved.
Halved, okay.
Rude.
As this creature turns and does the fullness to you because it can't find the creature that did. Actually, you know what? That sounds like more fun. He's going to grab, bite, and then charge. So first we're going to do a claw with a grapple. See if it works. Why did it go there? I don't need that screen. I need this screen. Thank you.
AC is now 20.
All right. And it got
Hell
a 19.
yeah!
So it scrapes off of the armor. And it's going to go in for the bite because it can't grab, it can't move you now. So now it's just going to attack. But you did halt it. The 23, I think, is going to hit.
That'll
Let's see.
do it.
All right. And then one last claw. And then a 9 for the third. That's a fail on that one. So you will get the bite damage. That's it, though. So that is going to be 6
18.
piercing and 12 cold. So it'll only be 6
so
cold.
12.
So 12.
Okay. 61 minus 12. Got it.
All right.
Hey, we're still in it.
And this is now as the creature is breathing heavily. You can see it. And near it, your turn.
All right. Jumping off the sleigh, I shout something that'll probably be just as confusing to my party members as it will be the trolls. I say, "Big flying spaghetti monster or whatever great god controls the sky, please drop me into the battle map."
You're right here.
What?
I know. Just as confusing to the trolls as to my party members.
But you don't see the... Wait.
I'm looking at a beautiful map of Icewind Dale. And if somebody can control me, we can have James fix that after my turn if needed. But
Okay. I'll drive you.
No. Wrong one. Dang it. Stop it.
Oh, who are we? Who are these? Who are these beautiful men?
No.
What is?
Don't you worry, those.
Was that a preview or was that a past event?
It's a threat.
hard to say, isn't it? Yeah. James,
Oh,
as a
right.
bonus action, as I jump down, I snap my fingers, and that brings Far into existence. If you wouldn't mind dropping him in as well.
Absolutely.
And
And where are we putting Far?
we're putting him opposite me on this ice troll. So right next to Aerie and myself. Okay. And then he, speaking as Far for a moment, he goes, "Oh God, okay, you know the drill." And I'm like, "Yeah, I brought you here." And the four of us, or the two of us, levy upwards of 4 attacks. Does the 23 hit?
23 hits.
Okay, that will be 13 points of force damage as I swipe in one direction with my Warrior's Passkey,
Okay.
plus an additional 2 points of thunder damage, and I'm going to need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
All right. Because these things have constitutions.
For days.
Actually, they do.
But maybe you'll roll less than a 16.
It did.
You did, perfect. If this thing survives past my round of attacks, it has disadvantage on all attack rolls on its next round until the end of my turn is over next time.
It's the big years.
But 27 to hit is another 10 points of force damage. And then a 16, does that hit?
16 does not.
16 does not. Okay, that's a whiff. But Far swings one last time out of our volley of 4 attacks in total.
Okay.
And that's going to be a 24 to hit.
That hits.
for an additional 14 points of force damage. So 39 in total, including the thunder.
Excellent. Well done.
And then I shout, "Thanks, Spaghetti Monster Lord in the Sky. I can see now." That's my whole turn.
Are you all right, Nier?
You're quite welcome.
Never better.
Oh, okay. I like this new faith. It's great. I support you in it.
Ah! Yeah, the Raven Queen must be pissed, but I know where my faith lies.
You just look up in the thing, and there's just in the sky,
I knew it.
and then it fades away. It's just
Aw.
a giant. It's just a giant flump. It's floated.
Probably have a concussion. We'll figure that out later.
Okay.
All right. That brings us to the end of round one. With that, we'll do this way because it's a lot of fun. Chuck, I need you to roll me a d6, please. What'd you get?
6.
That's actually a good thing to have. The lower the
For who?
number would have been bad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So all of the commotion that's happening around here, you can kind of feel the ground start to pull south of you, and you can see to the north of you a bit of snow drop down from a ledge onto it, onto another mound of snow. All right, awesome. That brings us back up to PAX. Your beginning of round two.
I have a thing I need to proposition both to the GM and to the audience. I was a
Oh.
fool. I forgot my second attack. So if the audience, anyone out there will donate $5 to the Trevor Project, I will get my third attack.
Yeah, I'll let that
Please.
happen. Sounds like a wonderful way to donate.
Yeah. So do it now. You have like
Yeah, I'll say for
minutes.
any $5 that are donated tonight, I will give the next person a free attack.
You heard it here, folks. Give $5. We all get extra attacks.
Like cook dinner. What I miss.
Okay. No. So what I will do, in the meantime, I will do an unarmed strike again.
Play.
What I missed?
Sam's paying right now.
Sweet.
Insane.
You know what?
All right.
That's fine.
We didn't say who it had to come
We
from.
didn't say who it had to come from. You're absolutely right. Not to mention, if you do donate
We'll pay
tonight
to-
as well,
we'll pay
you
to win.
also get put up for the charity raffle that's going to go on the 27th for a bunch of prizes. We have like 12 different prizes that are going to go out. So for the month.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right.
All right,
I'm gonna roll for my strikes.
Yep.
My unarmed strike. This first one will have flurry of blows, but it's not gonna hit. It's a 16.
Nope.
The first strike. Yeah. Let's see. What's my second one?
Okay. You have
That's a
you have
20.
an extra. You have an extra attack, Chuck, too.
You're
Thanks to-
welcome.
Thanks to the bad
Yes.
ideas for donating $5
You're
for the Trevor
welcome.
Project.
Thank you so much, Sam. She beat you to it. I know he's keeping going.
Yes,
So that
you keep going.
second one hit. That was a 21.
Thank you for joining us, Raiders.
So yeah. I guess it doesn't really count for flurry of blows if it didn't hit the first time, does it?
No, as long as it hits.
So the first one didn't hit. Second attack hit, so I can do flurry of blows after
Correct.
that. Yep. So I'll do a flurry of blows. That's a 13. That one's gonna miss.
Yep.
And a 15. That one's gonna miss. So I got one good one in.
And you get an extra attack because of.
I've got a plan for that one.
Oh, okay, my bad.
That's a 4 on damage for that one single attack that I was able to make.
Attack.
This
Thing
is
just kind
actually
of looks
clear.
at you.
I know. Hopefully it won't in a moment. Now, I'm going to use my bracers. I don't think we discussed exactly how that. Do you want me to just roll to hit, and then do the
Yes.
damage that comes with it. So roll
Correct.
for normal to hit.
Yes.
Okay.
Roll for normal to hit.
Perfect.
It's going to be similar to how we are using Divine Smite. So on a hit, you would activate that.
Got it. And it's not going to add on to the normal damage. It's just going to be that damage, right?
Correct.
That's what I want to make
And
sure.
I will say you can't use that and Fury of Blows at the same time. So this would have to.
I totally understand. I wasn't.
And we'll explain that in a second to the audience because there's a lot going on with this character.
So this next strike, it actually hit. That was a 17.
That hits.
So I know that hits.
Yep.
So what you see next is the right hand, the bracer on the right hand begins to glow. And I guess at that point, since it's activated, who would be close by to Benji would be the only one to actually see this.
Benji, roll me a perception check, please.
I will in 1 second.
No worries.
I mean,
Well,
I
that's
don't care if
happening.
I don't really care if she sees it.
Awesome.
You're going to end up seeing what happens. The bracer lights up and an eye opens up in the middle of the bracer. And what happens is a dark glow radiates from the bracer into my hand and into the troll. Let's see, and I need to roll.
Yeah, it's a bit of damage.
It is a little, if I roll high enough. No. For 10 points of necrotic damage.
Correct.
Um,
And you're going to auto direct that or no?
Are we saying we can do it same turn?
With the fact that this is with the fact that this is a magical attack thanks to the Trevor Project, yes, you can do this on the same turn to reveal the whole thing.
Okay. So with that, you're going to see this dark necrotic energy go and feed into one gauntlet. It's going to flow through my body onto the other gauntlet and glow a bright blue. And then I will reach out to Benji and give her 5 health.
Do you watch as he strikes this creature and it feeds into his hand, swirls around, and then funnels back into Benji. The creature giving off this strange, almost screech as this pain is different, like pulling the life force out of it. And is there anything else you would like to do? I think you've done all of your attacks.
Oh, that was cool.
You're muted. So that's a no.
No. Oh, me?
No.
No,
him,
no.
right?
Pax is
Pax is
muted.
muted.
I was waiting to see if he was finished.
Sorry, that was on me. No, the bonus action was the failed flurry of blows. So that's about it, I think.
Okay. Erowina, you're up. Ice Troll's on deck. Benji, you're on deck.
All right. Kelifar did a spell that was supposed to give her advantage on this turn. Is that still active?
Yes.
Okay, cool. It's been a while.
It would be active until it's his turn, if I'm not mistaken. Correct,
So with
Kelifar?
advantage.
Until the end of my turn.
Correct.
Aw. It didn't auto do the elven accuracy, so I'll roll it one more time.
Okay.
Yeah, the highest is 18.
Yeah, the 18 definitely hits.
Okay. Oh no, it was a 23. Got it.
Yeah, the 23 actually is the.
Sorry. She'll drop a first level smite on this.
Okay.
Mostly because she can hear Benji's having a hard time maybe on the other side. It's a little confusing.
Yeah, she's coughing up blood right now.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna expedite this, hopefully. We're gonna expedite saving Benji. No, not 28, 2d8. Although that'd be great too. I'll take it. 17 damage on the first hit.
Okay.
Quarterstaff shillelagh this time. 24 to hit.
24 hits.
She's gonna be low on. Is it still up after 17?
It is still up after 17.
Okay. We won't drop a smite on this one. 10.
And with that second hit, how would you? What does that look like? This-
Hearing the distress of Benji being bodied by a troll over there, having fended off 2 of the attacks and being bitten once, Erwina decides she's done with this troll existing and cracks it first time with the force of, as described before, a meteorite. And the second one comes around and just like not gently, but like butts it with the end of her, like the hilt of her sword, just like a quick clock. And then she's gonna start moving that way over to Benji.
All right. So yeah, as you watch the force of this, the stars strike behind this this blade as it crashes into the side of the troll, cracking ribs and breaking bones immediately, and then almost a 360 as she comes up with the butt of the blade right underneath the chin as this thing falls flat to the ground.
Papa! Bonus action as she closes in with the other troll. Oh, I'm out of first level spells. Oh, well, Benji, you're just going to have to get... no, I have one more. With her bonus action, she'll use Healing Word of, not today, Benji, not today. And I'll roll my healing.
I need help.
I'm working
Oops,
on
wrong
it.
one.
Not today,
Not that
Benji.
one.
Don't die today.
That one.
I mean, I wasn't planning on it, but I think I might.
Oh.
You get 6. 6 back. And that's my turn.
All right. This one is going to, feeling that pain, it's going to turn and it's going to give it's going to lash out between Benji and Pax. Erwina not being there yet. What it's going to do is something it hasn't done in a while. It's going to try to, actually it's lined up. Oh, even better. That's even way better. That makes my life so much nicer. It's going to use one of its abilities since you have, and I need first everybody, because you are standing by it on its turn, 10 feet, 13 points of cold damage, halved for those that are resistant. And then it is going to kind of suck in all of this cold air and just breathe a frost-bitten cone out, and all 3 of you need to give me dexterity saves. I think it's a dex. Is it dex? I think it's dex. Oh no, con. Give me a constitution save. Let me make sure I've got. I don't think it's going to hit Felindra. Nope, won't hit Felindra. Benji succeeded.
14.
Harry, you didn't. And what'd you get,
No,
Pax?
It was a 14.
As well? Oh no.
No.
Yeah, you two.
It's
you did-
okay. It'll suck.
It'll buff out, I promise.
I hope so, because I'm hurting.
It's gonna hurt, but no, stop it. Ugh. Okay. Try again. There we go. It's not that big. Stop it. For those that, so you watch as a flash freeze comes out of this creature's mouth. Those that failed, you'll take 31 points of damage. Those that succeeded, you'll take 15.
What if we're resistant?
So you will take 15.
Well,
Sweet.
good night, sweet prince.
Oh, we're gonna have to pick this guy up now.
Good night,
Wait, are
sweet
you going
prince.
for real? Are you?
For real.
Oh, we really are getting bodied.
Good night, sweet prince.
You watch
Purple
as
rain, Purple rain.
Pax in in a very stoic pose just flash freezes into what looks like a giant icicle imposed. You're not. You're
Dying.
dying. You're not
I
dead. I think.
I'm not dead yet.
So you're not actually at 0.
Oh, I am. I had 24 health.
Oh, I mean, you're not dead, but you're hurting.
I'm not dead yet.
Dead yet? But yeah, you will be. I'll mark you that for the moment.
Donate to the Trevor Project and bring me alive. Full health.
Get an extra. You can get an extra death save automatically for the $5. I can do that. All right, awesome. That brings us to Benji. How are you looking? You good?
I think I'm good.
Okay. And then Erwina.
Yeah, if I'm not, hey, we gave it a try.
So
So
that-
I'm gonna declare Great Weapon Master now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's going to as its final move. It is going to have one more claw, and it will go after Benji because the other one is frozen.
You have advantage.
Oh gosh, you're right. Oh no. It's a 16. Does that hit?
It hits.
All right. Thankfully, it's only normal damage, not double. It's going to be 21 points, but half that to 10.
All right. Yeah, we looking.
Benji, you are up. Kalavar, you're on deck.
All right. I think seeing Pax go down, Benji is a fighter, so she's gonna fight until her very last breath. And I think with that blue energy that he radiated into her, healing her a little bit, she lets that energy wash over her. And you see her tattoo shimmer, and she swings her axe again. This time she's aiming for the creature's head.
Okay.
Reckless attack.
Absolutely. And Great Master?
Okay, 20. Yeah, yes.
20?
I clicked on the thing, so it should automatically do it.
Yep. That hits.
20 to hit.
Yep.
Let's go.
Dirty 20.
17.
17 points. Okay.
All right, second attack. No, that misses.
Second one, no. The amount of just cold freezes up your bones the second time is just kind of, you're not moving as fast as you normally would.
Oh, man. I don't know what to do. I think.
Oh wow. Not saying that it's out there, but we are at $60 currently for the Trevor
Mhm.
Project. So we have 2
I know.
additional attacks that can be
I know
used.
and Ash and Sam donated.
Amazing.
Do you guys mind if I attack again?
Yeah, go for it.
All right. All right. I'm gonna reckless attack. 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Heck yeah.
All right. Let's go. Let's do this. 28 points.
There we go.
Oh, so close.
Oh my! Yo, we're gonna die.
So close.
We're gonna die, guys.
No, we're
As
not.
you
We're fine.
cleave into this is the first time you've seen this thing actually sink into the flesh of this creature. As the blade dips in, you find where you were just hitting it over and over and over again, finally pierces through the thick hide, and you can see the blood start to burn outward. Is that the last thing you're doing right now, Benji?
I will move this way.
Towards
so
Pax?
I can, so we can be twins.
So we can switch.
And that is my turn.
All right, Kelevar, you are up. The silent image still mooning a dead body of a ice troll in the other side.
Yep, I'm gonna draw my concentration on that so that disappears. I'm going to fumble my way to the far corner of the cart, lean out, and then I'm going to cast Magnify Gravity on the ice troll. It is a 10-foot sphere, which should be just the troll.
Just the troll, correct.
And it's just going to lift it up and then slam it down. So I will need a con save for this from them.
18.
So it passes, but it still takes on half damage.
Okay.
So for
You
that-
only need to take 8 points.
So that'll be 11 points of damage.
Total, or
Well, that's the halved. So I rolled 22
Yeah.
damage.
there you go. So
So
this is the
it's
first
just-
time I think this has happened in Dress to Quest history with Kelevar. Kelevar, how do you want to do it?
Yeah, very simple. Just, it starts to lift up into the ground, wait for it to just kind of be very confused for like several seconds, waving in the air, wait for it to kind of slowly turn on its head, and then just kind of slam it down. Just a sickening crack of the neck all the way down the spine, or up in this case.
The camera kind of pulls out, and it's that Mortal Kombat view where you just see the crack as this thing collapses to the ground, just lulled
And then
out.
Kelevar will just go, awesome! And that will be my turn.
And with that,
And you know what? Just for added bonus, just come back up and go, I'm going to cast Silent Image again, and it's just going to be a little version of myself dancing on top of its corpse. Pants on. No
Pants
mooning.
all right. And with that, the snow quiets, but not just yet. Lily, please roll me a d6.
Oof. Pero ¿por qué? ¿Qué
As a
hice yo?
lot of things are
5.
happening right now. 5.
5.
Okay.
What? ¿Eso qué?
You're good. For a while, after all the pushing through the snow, and now the creatures, and then this slam coming from the magnified gravity, it's finally quiet here in Icewind Dale. For a moment, you're able to breathe, and you notice a stilled face still holding on at the last pose, frozen in time. Pax standing there. Pax, before we continue, I would like to at least have you roll one death save.
How fitting. Hey, it's 10.
You succeeded.
Yeah.
Well,
On
the
the
rest of you,
threshold.
as this happens,
Mhm.
there's a moment where the eyes kind of gleam for a second as you're looking. It's quiet for now. What would you like to do?
Ari will move over to Pax and will lay on hands for 25 HP to stabilize and hopefully defrost.
Definitely able to stabilize and defrost Pax as the coloration comes back into their face.
And it
Though-
feels like the warmth of dawn radiating from her hands.
Oh. Sorry.
It's okay.
Thank
I
you.
died on my first adventure too, and she gives him a little pat on the cheek.
Not my first adventure. But
That's
I appreciate
okay.
this.
It happens.
It doesn't
Death is
always
merely an
happen this way.
inconvenience at this point.
No. Trust me, you have no idea. But thank you nonetheless.
Go ahead, Space. Or Lily. Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna crawl towards Philindra underneath the cart, and I'm just like laying down. My axe is just next to me, and I'm like, "Hey, do you have anything stronger than a cigarette? Because I just, you know."
Am I allowed above table for my character to have something stronger than a cigarette aside of like liquor? I don't know what
I
constitutes
think
as
I will take.
stronger
I will
here.
take it. I will take alcohol right now.
All right. So Linda, who's kind of like she's facing up. She's like laying on, like she had rolled over onto her back, just like you just see her move her skirts, the flesh of her thigh, and you just takes from her garter her flask and hands it over. Ah,
I move. I scurry away from the throw up, and I'm just.
not the it's on the bottom of the cart. We're at the top. We move. We're at the top.
Okay.
It's at the bottom. But Linda does crawl out after that. Looks around.
That
This
was
is
a
a
hard
usual
fight.
occurrence for you people. This happens quite a lot. We're on the road, we're on a sled, and then something just jumps at us.
I think it's on. I think it's on par. Yes, I think it's on par.
I did
Um,
not.
Excuse me, and then I throw up.
I did not bring enough outfits for this trip. As she's staring at her likely kind of really like soaked, wet dress.
Yeah, covered in snow. You can feel the cold kind of sinking in a little bit. Though for you, isn't as uncomfortable as others.
Bother me anyway.
Ari will be very, very kind at this moment to Pax, and because he seems like he's having a rough day, we'll use prestidigitation to make his boots warm, so he gets warm feet.
Ooh.
Oh, ooh, thank you. That's not necessary, but I appreciate it.
Well, you just were an ice block, so I thought it would be appreciated.
It is appreciated, but unnecessary.
Our other healer, he likes it when I remember to do this. So I thought I would be kind. If I would do it for Jinjack, I should do it for our new friend.
Thank you.
You're
everyone.
very welcome.
I want to offer.
Anyway.
Mhm.
Oh, sorry. I was going to say, we should take a rest because I think all of us are hurting because, like, Ari is, like, also pretty injured.
Despite all the blood, people are clearly seeping from wounds. It's actually Kelevar that I offer a canteen to, and I say, it's not tasty, but there's some ginger and chamomile in here. It can help with an upset stomach.
And his response will be, anything's tastier than what I've tasted for the last 10 minutes, and just starts to chug it,
Mm-hmm.
swishes it, spits, chugs some more.
I know you're capable of many interesting and great things, but that's kind of new. And I'm going to auteur director just the notion that it's like a prismatic spray color wash of vomit on the snow.
Yeah, it's a very unique coloration of vomit going on over there.
What did you drink?
Not so much what I drank. Snorted, really. And
Ah,
yeah, we're not doing that again.
give you a pat on the back, and I look at the canteen as if it's something I don't, let's say, expect to get back again. And I walk over just to check on the dogs and Polaris.
The dogs are sitting there very kind of like, at first you didn't notice them because they crawled underneath the carpet that was placed on the bottom of the cart, or on the floor of the cart. Polaris just kind of nonchalantly chilling there because he didn't get involved with combat at all. He was just chilling, locked onto the cart. You do hear in the distance a tromping of feet, probably a local herd of Axbeak in the area. But other than that, it seems like whatever creatures were trailing you seem to have stopped.
Do we want a fire or anything? I can make one. I'm not a fan of it, but
How
I can
about-
make a fire.
I'll look for a place where we can make camp that's not just us in this. While the dome would work at keeping us safe, it wouldn't keep Polaris safe or the cart really safe. The tiny hut, I think, only would keep like us bare minimum safe. So let's see if I can find a spot that we can set up camp for even just a short bit, so that way Benji can get some rest, Pax can get a quick breather, and I can also not be feeling like absolute roadkill.
So give me a survival then. Kind of look around. You're looking for somewhere where you can conceal the cart. Place yourselves in a location where you aren't just visible out in the
It's a
open.
9.
You're out in the open snow. I mean, this is the best place as anything at the moment. You know,
Could
going
we-
farther north is going to be closer to Dorgar territory. Heading south is backwards from where you came from.
Can her and Polaris do something maybe clever? It
I'm
won't
always up for
hold
clever.
up. It won't hold up for very long, but she's gonna build, take the snow and kind of put it over the sled and the tiny hut, to try and camouflage. It won't hold up if someone gets super close, but at least from a distance, it wouldn't be too as obvious that there's a dome here.
So just kind of veiling, just kind of pushing the snow around the cart to conceal the
Yeah.
wood and that kind of thing. Give. You know what? Everybody give me a survival check for that, and we'll do a group check for this one to see if you all can conceal it together.
Oh, now I get a 24.
Now
I see.
now
how
I get
this
a nat
is.
20. Now I get a nat 20 in a
That's
survival.
3 automatic to win.
You got an 11.
It's still a success.
Okay.
Also 11.
Okay, yeah. At this point, unless the two of you both failed with a natural 1, this is a success. So awesome. Yeah. So you guys take the time to push the snow around the cart, kind of giving Kelevar the idea to conceal the imagery a little bit. And Lily,
With innate sorcery, I'm not too familiar with it, but it does say I can expend my just like base magic for about a minute. Could she possibly use that as they're packing the snow, she solidifies it a little bit so it looks a little bit more like the way they want it to look, not just pushed up snow, maybe like an actual like, mound.
like a mound? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you kind of taking the opportunity to round edges so that it looks more like a large mound rather than similar to what you saw the trolls sneaking in. And as you finish up, you kind of head into the hut for a moment, and that is where we will take our break. In the meantime, while we're on break, please go check out the backer kit. Is it backer kit or Kickstarter? I don't know which one it is. But our wonderful friends gallery is an incredible TTRPG with amazing artwork and a wonderful story. Go check them out while we're on break, and we will see you guys soon. In about 10 minutes. And we're back.
I suppose.
I suppose. All right. So, for those that are tuning in, after a horrific battle with 2 ice trolls, our party has hidden themselves under a mound of snow in the lands of Icewind Dale, somewhere between Bryn Shander and Kelvin's Cairn, the fortress of the Dorgar. What's happening? What's everybody doing? What's everybody thinking at this moment? And we're going to kind of give you each a moment to process what's about to happen. Some of you, this has been a journey that's been going on for months. Others just picked up, but each one of you have a mission. I'm going to go around, just kind of give everybody that opportunity to see where their headspace is at the moment. And we're going to start with our wonderful paladin, Erwina.
Hi, that's me. Erwina is oddly, for the last couple days, like the happiest anyone has seen her. She was absolutely miserable in Bryn Shander and was coming apart at the seams, but now we're on the road. She's got a little bit of that like post-fight adrenaline punchiness. She's being nice to people again. She is kind of making the area as homey and warm as she can with prestidigitation. She knows Kelevar's got kind of his own theme going, so she's not going to step too much on his toes. But she's going to make it, using prestidigitation, illusion the air to smell like a hearth fire and cinnamon-covered pine cones burning in that hearth, to kind of give it like a warming, calming feeling as she just kind of like is in her happy place for the first time in what feels like weeks. Just kind of riding through that high, but she knows it's going to crash eventually. But she's just so happy to just be in it and careless and not having to worry about anything beyond survival for the next 20 seconds.
All right. And yeah, each of you will smell that aroma throughout the tiny hut. Benji, how's Benji feeling? What's Benji going through? It's been a while since Benji's been this beat up.
I think Benji and Erwina have traded places because Benji is on the verge of a breakdown. It's been a while since she's been this beat up from battle. She's just like sprawled out on the floor, starfish style. Her axe and her glaive, which she was knighted with, next to her, and she's just like, oh my god, like she's just spiraling, but she's silent. So unless people are looking at her, she's not gonna bring attention to herself. Yeah, that's how Benji's feeling.
Yeah. Remember, Kelevar has built this very unique tiny hut, but there's still kind of cramped. So you are finding your little pockets within this area. It's not a full dimension, like mini dimension, but you have your rooms or your area. Kelevar, how you feeling, buddy?
Great. Just absolutely great. Probably like he's just kind of slowly humming to himself, like, I find it kind of funny, I find it kind of sad, dying has been just curled up in the non-leopard print pillows and just existing. Going, I'll get home eventually. It's fine. It's fine. And pretty much not much else.
Okay. Pax, where are you at in this? You came from what seemed to be a very relaxed, kind of non-threatening moment to this. Is this
Yeah.
natural? Does this feel like home? Is this something that you're concerned about? What is going through Pax's mind?
No, it's concerning. He feels like he had a moment of just lapse, or of like a little lapse in judgment, lapse of what was going on. Felt very reminiscent of past events being cast aside. So he's kind of just I'm dealing with that for the moment, quietly, just kind of meditating and just kind of recentering myself a little bit, because I do want to help these folks more than I've done already, because apparently I can't do that very well, but I need to refocus and do better next time.
In the back of your mind, all you're thinking, kind of like in this drift through all this, you're holding on to a lot, and that might be part of your problem. There's so much that's you have to hide from them, because if they knew, things would change.
Yep. And I was close to that reveal, but events kind of got in the way.
Near, how are we feeling over there?
So, Nier has actually not been recovering from battle underneath the cart or in the cart with everybody else. He, mechanically speaking, didn't take any damage, didn't use any features that refresh on a short rest. And back in fiction, is kind of treating Thilindra with a similar degree of skeptic worry that he had been Olivier after all this time. And despite having begun to trust Olivier and then fallen immediately into questioning that over the last in-game 48 hours, he's now sort of starting square one with this new individual, because he can't help but remember just a few short months ago, he was a Neverwinter stealing from the Arcane Brotherhood, and is always paranoid at their immense levels of communication and awareness as to which operatives here in the North are aware of him. Because the act of him coming to now have the sword that he wields came right alongside some form or another of an alarm going off, with his whole crew having broken into that Arcane Brotherhood stronghold. So he's quietly next to the corpse of an ice troll, just kind of contemplating the situation and giving himself a moment to like collect himself after a high tense situation, and looking occasionally back over towards the cart at how everybody's doing, that he can see, knowing full well that the ice cover is sufficient to hopefully block the view of his compatriots from those not immediately within the area. But then he darts his eyes back to the ice troll, and in this time where everybody's recovering at the moment, elves share a unique experience of shared knowledge across generations, simply by means of their lineage and ability to trance as opposed to sleep. And for Lord knows how many sessions that I've been with this group, every time there's a long rest opportunity, I click 2 random skill proficiencies, hoping they might become relevant in the next session. And gosh darn it, if in Bryn Shander I didn't choose Alchemist's Supplies. James, I'm wondering if I can make a check of any kind to see if there's useful properties I might be able to derive from this creature that would be able to help out my party.
Oh. You don't have, I mean, do you know how to roll a tools check?
I do.
Okay.
Baldur's Gate 3 made everybody think it was much more superpowered than it actually is. In reality, because I'm proficient with it at present, it would just be a D20 plus
Your proficiency bonus. Yep.
Nice and easy.
So let me roll that, and then hold that number for me till after we get through Thilindra. Thilindra, you're an operative of the Arcane Brotherhood, but fighting is not your forte. You know that you were asked by Avarice to follow them to continue this, keep an eye on this party. but this is not what you do. How is this? How do you feel in this moment as you kind of are in a very unique stance? It's warm, you're kind of cozy, you feel like it's similar to home, but you know that within seconds you could be back in the absolute cold and ice and darkness of Icewind Dale.
Keeping with the bet that the ice was never really the issue, Thalinder right now is sitting in this kind of cozy situation, watching everyone relax, having just been through something a little traumatic for the second time quite recently. And she takes a moment and just steps out into the snow. She's more comfortable in the cold air to light her cigarette. And the only thing really crossing her mind is they didn't send her out to battle. She's supposed to kind of help, investigate, talk to people. The challenge of what just happened is kind of ringing with her. She's not a fighter. If she was, she would have fought before. And she's also wondering, if the Arcane Brotherhood sent me out into this mess, how can I really trust their protection, given I'm not supposed to just be out and about?
But you do know that they've offered your protection for somebody that you're running from.
Yes. So as she kind of steps out, pulls out her cigarette, and just looks around, there's this little moment in the back of her mind where she's, this time it was trolls. I really don't want it to be my fault next time.
As you say that, we're going to kind of spin around for a couple moments because you two are the only two outside. As you step out of the dome for a moment, you take that first drag of your cigarette and you look and you kind of pace across the never-ending expanse of snow, and you come to the spot where Nier is sitting just on the next to the ice troll, that specifically the one that could have potentially killed you. And you see him just kind of looking down at it.
You're not trying to resurrect it, are you? That thing's nasty.
I sort of do that like action movie situation where if it's focused on my face looking down and then I hear the voice, the camera pans just to look at like half of my face with you clearly in the background. There's a little bit of surprise because the wind on the tundra always makes it difficult for Nier to hear things too well. But he turns and looks and says, on the contrary, I think I might have an idea to assure if this thing doesn't pop up again, and perhaps in a manner that might benefit some of the members of the group who aren't as inclined to resisting cold as you might be.
You're going to take parts of it then?
If I can do this correctly, I need to get its heart.
She manifests ice knife. Who are you cutting?
I sort of step to the side and I indicate very specifically below where its large floating ribs would be. There's a significant amount of muscle and fat that needs to be cut through, but you must also be careful not to angle the blade too towards its upper torso so as to not clip the lower atria.
I've worked with a body before. Not on this large or this creature, but the body nonetheless. And she will go in and just like where he said to start slicing at the angle she was told. I'll roll anything I have to roll.
Either medicine or sleight of hand, your choice.
I'll do sleight of hand. I'll do sleight of hand.
Okay.
That's a 13.
13's not bad. You do notice though, it's ice knife though strong. This thing is dense, and you're carving, you're pushing, almost to the point where we're not expecting how much of a strain this is. Your muscles quickly start to get tired because of how much you're digging into the fat and the muscle. But you do get to the point where you would be able to extract the heart.
She's able. She kind of just rolls up her sleeve. It's already a little, pretty much covered in blood, and she just kind of reaches in. And is like, "Is this like a pulling method? For most, it's like a lift. Is this just a pull?"
Not having actually done this before, that was far better than I think I would have done on my first try.
All
May
right,
I?
I'm pulling. Go for
Okay.
it.
As you go to pull,
Mhm.
Sam, I want you to tell me, what did you get for your tools check?
I got a 21.
You pull with the one hand and realize it's not budging. You sink the other hand in, and with both hands, the heart is the size of a football, pretty much. As you're pulling, you hear that give of the veins at the top kind of snap, and you pull and pull and pull until this thing is out. Now you're holding this massive heart of a troll. Near, you have the opportunity to, with a 21, I was going to give you one potion bottle per 5, starting at 10. So with a 21, you'll be able to make 2 full potions of cold resistance for 8 hours. And you'll be able to. That takes you time, but on the short rest, you'd have enough time to.
Now,
So,
very quickly, 2 is cool, but I don't want to cheat. For 1 heart, you're only really supposed to get 1 potion, and that's the exact effect I was looking for.
Okay.
But there are 2 trolls.
There are 2 trolls. You're absolutely right.
Mm-hmm.
I will say with a 21, both trolls can be extracted if you want to take the time to do so.
Belinda helps.
Aces.
She takes out a real dagger this time.
Yeah, you realize that the ice knife, though great,
Cute.
you needed a little bit more density, and this time it's a lot easier to carve through, and you're able to extract both for this.
Calabar will lean out and go, "Get me a tusk. That'd be great." Blech.
Does he
Just
always
another
throw
rainbow.
up? Does he always
You
throw
know-
up so much?
Frankly, it's not always vomit. He seems to be going through some things. This is new, but he's been worse. I do think this is an improvement.
I'll have to take your word for it.
And if you'll allow me with this one, there's no secret of it. You've probably seen a very distinct key hanging from my belt ever since we've met. And as I remove that from where it's looped, it shifts into this long, glowing blue sword that you've seen me use in battle a few times now. And just kind of planting it at the root of one of the large tusks on whatever the troll is that we were most near to at that time, I would just
Pop. Yeah, easily able to extract a tusk. You're able to gather that.
That is a rather
one for you as
impressive
well. Apologies. Yeah. Thank you. It's helped out a lot since I've come here.
Could I perhaps, I'm assuming it's magical. Could I detect magic the sword a little? Just to see, just out of
Sure.
curiosity. So yeah, she just cast detect magic at first level.
Okay.
What emanates from the sword? Like what kind of arcana?
James, if you need,
I need to pull up. Yeah. Do you have it up already?
I don't have it up already, but I know enough about it to know that, like most items, it would probably flash whatever emanation is relevant to you to confer enchantment, but it's also a conjuration item.
Mm-hmm.
Can't imagine that's easy to find. Where did you get it? Most of my magical items I have to barter heavily for.
I think you would hear a similar result for anybody in this group who has anything of this significance, but thankfully, when you find yourself in a mercenaries or adventurers trade, you just kind of happen upon such things at times. Not unlike this. And I sort of like lightly tap the side of the troll and indicate we're not likely to find anything in this skirmish in particular, but stay with us long enough. You might not have to barter for the next thing you come across.
Ooh, the spoils of adventure. I have heard of such a thing. Love to experience it for myself.
Well, where we're going, I'm certain you'll have ample opportunity. It was, if stories are to be understood and believed, once a great holding for adventurers itself until it fell into whatever state it is currently. So, fingers are crossed.
Nothing lasts forever except for gold and jewels.
Oh, and I've found that things like this, and I wave the sword, whatever enchantments on them usually makes them pretty durable too, for what it's worth.
Yes,
As you
magic
two
has its
are
advantages.
having a chatter about the magic items and gold and equipment, we're gonna zoom through the ice into the tiny hut. The four of you. Is there anything the four of you would like to do before we continue?
Benji will grab Erwina by the shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
She looks her straight in the eyes.
Yeah.
I think I lost it.
What did you lose?
Did you not see? Well, you were dealing with
Yeah.
I think I lost it. I don't think I know how to fight anymore.
Oh, I think you know how to fight. I think that thing was just truly horrendous and awful. I think you just need to give yourself a little bit of grace, if that's not too much to ask.
A little bit of what?
Grace, like a little bit of space to make mistakes or not be your best.
But mistakes?
It's okay. Or maybe not mistakes, but room to not have to put it all out there. We got it. We got you.
But that's I don't and I think Benji is at a loss for words. I don't know if do I make a lot of mistakes?
No, not generally, but we all do from time to time. Think about it. Like just a few weeks ago, months ago, however long it was ago, I didn't know how to do anything. And you guys all stuck by me on those rough days until I got better and learned. And sometimes you're going to have a rough day and you're going to have to rely on your friends. But don't worry, we got you. We got you, Benji.
I'm having a rough day?
I would say that fighting a troll and almost dying can constitute as a bad day. I think that's allowed. I think we're allowed to call that a rough day.
Okay.
I agree.
I almost died too. I don't think I was as close as you were, but I was pretty hurt.
I looked to Pax. Wait, did you also forget how to fight?
It seems that way. Yeah.
Yeah. My brain hurts. Is this how you feel all the time when you almost have a meltdown?
Who, me? Yeah. I'm currently having a great time because you know what? For 5 minutes, I didn't have to think about politics or the end of the world or trying to solve everything or who was going to betray us. It was great. It was 5 minutes of just pure violence. And it was just so nice to be like minimal thoughts, just fighting. I see why you guys do this. It's great.
Wait, hold on. Because you said a lot of words that I don't understand. What is politics?
Oh, like having to go give a speech in front of like all of the speakers of the city. That was very stressful. And I wanted to pull a Kelevar and throw up everywhere. I didn't. I then went and cried in a bathroom, but that's fine. We got through it and we saved the crying for afterward.
Wait, so are you saying all I need to do is like just cry? I don't think I've ever cried before.
If you need to, you can cry.
Benji
you're
will
going through a
Benji
lot.
will will herself to cry.
You need a hug? I'll give you a hug if you need it.
What does a willed version of crying for Benji look like?
Or just
I
let it
think-
out in some way.
Benji has the ugliest cry face. I tell you that. The ugliest cry face.
Look, you're
She
going
looks
through
like
a lot.
she's constipated, maybe. And she's just like, I guess hug me.
Yeah, okay.
It could be a
And-
persuasion roll, self-persuasion. Cries, damn it.
Could
If-
be.
if
I mean,
my-
let's call it what it is. It's intimidation at that point.
Yeah.
Is my face leaking yet? I have a -2 for this, so I'm gonna roll this. This is great. 8.
No, your face. You cannot will yourself to cry.
I think-
It's the equivalency of you putting so much energy and just trying to adjust your face and feel the pain at the same time, and it looks like you should be able to cry, but nothing comes out of the tear ducts.
And that's
Okay.
okay. Ari is going to kind of like in the hug. Benji's much taller than her. Is going to be. You're going through a lot. You just came back from where you were helping Pavia. Castle's not here, and I'm sure that's weighing on you
Okay,
too.
I think at the mention of castle, Benji actually cried. She actually cried.
You have to put up with me and my useless bullshit. That's a
It's not
lot. I
useless,
know
it's-
I'm a lot
it's
for
actually-
people.
It's actually very entertaining for me.
Okay, good.
So I really love you. I look to Bax. It's too early to say I love you, so
We just met you. It's a little early for that. She's going through, and then Ari like leans over towards Pax in this tiny dome, and
This-
goes,
this-
"She's going through a lot. Her wife isn't here. It's just a lot of emotions are going."
You all seem to be going through a lot.
I mean, I think I'm doing great now because I no longer have to worry about anything except getting us from point A to point B. So I think I'm going to hold it together probably for a little bit. I'm sure I will eventually crash and burn and cry as well, but I think I'm holding it together at this particular junction in time. If you need to cry too, you can. No shame. This is the shame-free crying tiny hut.
I look to Calavar because he cries anyway. So
You can cry in the crying hut if you need to. You don't have to, but you can. I don't need to.
It's kind of this moment you since you're so close to Pax, you realize the markings, those celestial markings on his face are remnants of old tears.
Oh no, Erwina's heart has like broken into 16,000 pieces from telling somebody with
oh my God.
tattoos of crying that it's
These-
okay and safe to cry. Oh God,
It's the weeping.
doesn't
He's
feel
a
like-
weeping angel.
I'm so sorry. If that was insensitive.
It's okay.
This doesn't feel like a safe space anymore.
It is a safe space.
I
It's
understand what loss is.
Mhm.
Not the same, but I understand what loss feels like. So it's okay.
I think
do
we
you
all
want a
do
hug,
to a
man?
certain point. Yeah, get in here.
I lean over
Sure.
and I grab Calavar and I yank him into the pound. And I'm like using his hat to like wipe my snot.
Yeah. How about Benji? Eventually, I can't do it right now, but when I can next, I'll send a messenger bird to Castle and you can write a letter to her. How does that sound? I don't have that spell yet, but once I do, we can make something happen, okay?
Okay. Does it have to be a letter? Because I'm not very good with words.
Oh, I'm
Like,
terrible with
picture.
words.
Okay.
Benji,
Yeah.
to make you feel better, I'm going to tell you my deepest, darkest secret, okay? since we're in the safe space in the crying hut, I'm gonna be very vulnerable right now.
Okay.
Benji, Kelevar, new friend Pax, who's probably figured this out already. I don't know how to read or write.
You
So
either?
Oh
No.
yeah, two of you.
No, that's why I never talk, because I'm like, a lot of big words are going over my
Yeah.
head, and it's just
I
not
mean,
my thing.
I know a lot of big words, but I know how to speak them. The letters on a page, they get all jumbly, and I can't make the lines quite right. And it's hard to it's hard to read them. But I think I could, especially with my new and she points to her headband on her head. I think I could maybe manage it a little bit better now. But yeah, we'll figure out. Maybe Kelevar could help you write a poem. Or Pax has really good handwriting. He helped me write a "Go fuck yourself" letter to my ex-boyfriend in prison. It was great.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
That's
that's
who
what
that
it
was
was,
for?
Pax. Yeah,
What?
that's what it was for.
I
Okay.
but
Don't worry, it's all in the past. Everything behind us in Bryn Shander is in the past, and we can just keep moving forward towards certain doom, because certain doom is better than whatever was behind. Good.
Speaking of certain doom, can somebody roll me a d6?
In the crying hut.
In the crying
I'll
hut?
roll it. I'll roll
That
it.
works.
Yeah. 3.
3? Okay. Good to know. Keep it up here.
Wait. Okay, wait.
Shit.
That's a lot to unpack. But Kelevar, would you please? I will leave you alone if you help me write a letter to Castle. I won't scare you anymore, I promise.
Yep. Yeah, I think I can manage that.
Yeah. Kelevar, do you want to talk about why you're vomiting all over the place? This is a safe
Yes.
space. This is a safe space to share, but maybe not vomit.
Not really. I'm good. I've made mistakes. I'm
Okay.
paying for it. Never again.
Okay.
Oh, all right. Are you gonna die?
Yeah. Do I
That
need
is
to
up to whatever god I choose to pray to tonight.
Unfortunately, I used all my lay on hands on Pax over there. Otherwise, I could have tried to remove poison or something. So if you can hang on for another 24 hours, we'll fix you up on that. Okay?
Cool. Do you need the letters right now, or can it wait?
No, it can
I-
wait till you stop
Yeah,
throwing.
I
up.
don't
Oh,
currently
thank
have the
God, and it
spells
just
curls
for
back up into a
Animal
ball.
Messenger.
I'll use I'll reach over and use a hand of healing on Kelevar to remove the poison condition.
There you go.
Oh, thanks. Wow, that's useful.
I am
Now
useful.
Kelevar's just left with just
Yeah.
that aching sensation after you've thrown up for a while, and she's like, okay, everything hurts now, but I'm good.
And everybody is useful. As somebody who was truly useless for a very long time,
You're not though.
but I
You're
was
not.
pretty god
You-
awful at the start.
How many people did you take down with your ladle?
A few, and now it's at least sword shaped.
You
I'm
did
s-
more than we did, and I point to me and Pax. In this whole fight, okay? You're not useless. I don't
Yeah.
want. I don't want to hear you say that again, or I might fight you myself.
Okay, wow, this is different. This is a gear change. I like
to
the
be-
crying hut.
To be fair,
I don't like this. Why is my face?
to be fair, Arowina, I too was once in your shoes and feeling very useful,
Hmm.
but things changed.
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
now rediscovering what use I am now.
yeah, and I think it's also important to realize that changes in ebbs and flows, almost as if it's at the will of some, I don't know, great 12-sided
divine.
dice, or the divine, that too. Yeah, that comes and goes and ebbs and flows. But you know what? We all have each other, and even though you're new Pax, we got you as well. Okay.
How do you suppose they're doing in there?
Correct.
Two of you outside talking about jewels and gems and shiny things.
And I rub the gauntlet on my left hand
Hmm.
Benji looks at him when he does
just
that.
absentmindedly.
I look at you when you do that.
Oh, you see the eye open, kind of twitch for a second, and then close back up.
Then she just turns away. Not her business.
Wow.
What's that, if you don't mind me asking?
It's a gift.
A gift.
It was a gift. But
Okay.
there's the story behind it is not important. Not right now.
I mean, I think all stories are important. So, but you can feel free to share when you are ready to.
Suffice to say, it was a gift from someone I used to help a lot.
Mm.
And this is the only thing I have left from them. From her.
Understood.
Was this a next to? Why are we all messing with our exes? I don't understand this.
An ex-lover is not what I refer to.
Oh. Okay.
So
My bad.
I mean, so my ex was just horrible before then. He was the absolute worst. We would used to write music, and because I can't write, he took all of the music and made it his own when he left. Absolute monster. And then he started doing serial killer stuff with that guy, with the serial killer dude. He was working with them, I guess. I don't know. I never really asked him why, and I really don't care. I mean, I kind of care, but I don't actually care, like, what the reasoning is. Like, why are you the worst?
Benji starts having another crisis. Okay.
So as we quickly
You know
we
what?
let the crisis kind of mull over inside of the hut, we're gonna buzz back out. Near and Thylindra, I need you to roll me perception checks, please.
Uh, 17 plus 1 for an 18.
Not even close. More like a 12.
Thylindra, you know that Icewind Dale has strange shifts in temperature, strange shifts in weather, and a lot of noise had happened here, and you start to hear a rumbling coming from the north. You kind of look down, and you can see the snow pushing down at an angle.
We have to move. The snow is moving. That either means an avalanche or a monster.
Bad news either way. Is the whole group in the hut? That seems to be the implication from
Yes.
the crying hut hall.
The crying hut of safety. This crying safety hut.
Yep. You see me reach to like grasp your forearm, and then I like absolutely hesitate and just look and say, "No time to lose," and start running, but clearly like waiting for you to keep up with me towards the sled.
She picks up her skirts and starts running after. And yes, she clocked the movement,
Mm-hmm.
but running after.
And popping in, if you'll indulge, I just point towards the direction of the snow cloud coming and say, I am the last person who should be driving a sled. I have zero.
Oh
We don't
no! I'll get on that. What's going on?
Unclear,
Yeah.
but probably something bad.
Something's-
And I point to
Either an avalanche or a monster on its way. The snow is shifting at an angle.
Ari will pop out of the tiny hut of crying and safety, and will kick up Polaris to start pulling and mush the polar bear along.
Okay, I need you to roll me a First, I need you to roll me an animal handling check. Since this is Polaris, you get an advantage on that, and then I need a survival check.
18 for the animal handling,
Excellent.
and then survival check. Since me and Polaris can talk to each other, can I get advantage on that? As he is a bear and has cool senses.
Sure, why not?
Okay. 23.
You immediately understand what this is. You see the snow shifting, the cloud shifting in the distance. A heavy blizzard is on its way, and the sound is starting to push an avalanche your direction. You can feel as you push off, you feel immediately the sled start to sink and slip a little bit to the side. You have mere moments before this thing hits. You need
She
to
will
find.
lean forward and on Polaris with a second level spell, even though she feels like it's going to be a waste, she will cast Longstrider on him.
And like a streetcar getting hit with nitric ice,
nitrous.
his little nitric oxide, the rest of you in the hut just whoop. Though because the hut might be stable, does not mean that it is the footing on the ground is. As the cart kicks off, all of you kind of fall to the side. Thalindra and Nier, are you both on the hut, or were you still off to the side?
I think she would have probably tried to climb onto it. I don't know, inside, depending on how far we got, but probably onto like the little bench in the front.
And with that, you rush as the impending blizzard heads your direction, the snow starting to pile. And you can see that heavy fall. You're driving now in what would be considered almost a heavy fog at minimum, a black or a whiteout at best. And you're charging in one direction. Now with the survival, you do know which way is north. You know which way Kelvin's Cairn is.
And I think for a moment, Erowina she closes her eyes, but not for long. Don't worry, she will open her eyes to drive. But she reopens them and is imagining up above the night sky to direct herself, moving more by instinct and memory, tapping into. She's been leaning really heavy into the paladin side of herself, but there is a time and a place for a druid in all this nonsense, and is trying to focus in on that little bit of clarity and remembering that even though we are in a whiteout, where the stars should be.
Okay. With that, I need you, and with the group here, they have the ability to help if they want to. I just need to know how you're helping. Give me either a nature, a history, a religion, one of those.
Okay.
Unless you have another one that you believe would be sufficient.
Survival would probably be the closest.
Okay. You're basing it off of map trajectory, location of the moon, of the stars, things like that. Okay, I can give you survival.
Like wayfinding.
Yep.
Does anyone want to help?
So I have a question.
Sure.
I know that she's trying to do this thing through memory. Is there any way with dancing lights I could try and cut through, at least so she can get an idea of where exactly a star is above us, to give her a little bit more help?
Ooh.
Because I have a range of 120, but what if instead of making it a round, I could
Straight up.
straight, to give you dotted lines of just to break a little bit of the whiteout to see the sky for a moment, so to help her out.
Give me an Arcana check.
Okie dokie.
I'll give you that opportunity.
Oh, that 8 is killing me. 13.
You only needed a 12, so that's good.
Okay, yay.
With that, give do that at advantage then with
Okay.
survival.
And Erwina will give a silent plea to the stars for help using guidance.
Absolutely. Makes perfect sense on that. one.
26.
You, for those that are wondering, this is such a for those that would be watching from the inside or outside, Erwina stares, like kind of closes her eyes and just points her head up towards the sky. The rest of you just see this exhaustingly active snow cloud getting ready to just drop on top of you. Erwina, you see through it. Like literally your mind opens up and you can see the stars as if it was a bright an open sky, and you can navigate north easily towards the mountain. You also do know where the mountain was. It is one of the tallest peaks in the land to the north.
Yeah. Hey, Polaris, let's make them understand the meaning of the word haste. Let's go.
And with that, you push forward for about another hour to two. And for those that did not, make sure that everybody does get your short rest. Make sure you get all your collections for that. As you push through, the first thing you notice is those outside can see the snow just continuing to pile on and just heavy snowfall. But as you get closer and closer, you start to see Kelvin's Cairn in its full majesty. This massive stone peak, a mountain that just reaches up to the sky. On the sides of it, though, you see cold, straight stone walls kind of stacked up like dominoes against the edges of this mountain. Very unnatural, very geometric. Each one of them, about every 20 feet up, has a good dozen slits in it where you would see arrows could be dropping. And you see you see these pillars, and then you would see a stairwell, and you would see these pillars, and you'd see a stairwell. And it just wraps up this mountain in a very strange angular shape. No rounding. As you land there at the edge of the mountain, the snow still covering your guys, you see lights start to up in the slits as darkness pierces and the mountain starts to be covered by this blizzard.
I think in that moment of lights and reaching our destination, Erwina is going to turn to the blizzard and say in Druidic, not a prayer, not a plea, but says an understanding a little bit, kind of putting, she's not sure if this is an actual intervention or a rage, but she will say, "Thank you, Frost Maiden, for reminding me why we are here. We are here to fix the wrong that has been done to you with the Chardalyn. We will do our best. Thank you for the reminder."
Nothing's heard. You don't gain anything from that, but you do leave that off into the ether of the world as it drifts through. The last thing you see as the snow continues to the wind picks up, and the swirl of fog kind of appears over top of this mountain and pushes towards the east at this angle, is two mechanical spider-like constructs that kind of climb down the wall. You can hear these as they grind into the stone itself, and they stop in certain spots, and these large drills dig deep into the mountain. A Dorgar sitting on top. And that is where we end this evening. But before we do, deep within the halls of Kelvin's cairn, something is happening. As an individual, stern, strong, and much younger than expected, stands in front of a massive audience of Dorgar. As the Cinder Tyrant informs the rest of them that their raid will begin very soon. And then when it does, every man, woman, and child of Icewind Dale will know the fear that they've lived in the Underdark for as long as they can remember. And that it is the Maiden's call and the Dura herself who has told us that this is our time here in Icewind Dale. And as the chanting can be heard, an echo pierces through the fortress walls, and you can hear the rumbling of hundreds of Dorgar within this mountain. And that is where we will actually pick up next episode.
Yeah.
Thank you all for coming to hang out with us for another great episode of Dress to Quest. Whoa, that troll fight was a little rough, not gonna lie. You all did a wonderful job. Nobody died completely.
Pura mentira.
But it's good. And once again, I'm getting yelled at in Spanish. It's okay. Got this.
She said it was fun.
Oh, I don't speak Spanish. I don't know. It all sounds like angry stuff when somebody talks to me in different languages.
That's totally what I said. Totally.
Come on, James.
I know. Anyway, once again, thank you all for hanging out with us tonight. My wonderful players do such an amazing job here on the show. So thankful to have each and every one of you here. So I want to give you the opportunity to tell them where they can find you so that they can go see all the other cool things that you're doing here in the space and around. And we're going to start once again with Idly.
Hi, that's me. I run a channel called The Bad Ideas. You can click over in the side chat where I have been chatting a little bit more tonight than I typically do. That's how you'll get to the channel, probably the easiest. Over on The Bad Ideas, we have a ton of content coming out this month. We had Hot Summer Nights kick off last week, and boy, was it a hoot. I highly recommend catching up on that. You can actually catch up on that on The Bad Ideas paywall free Patreon if you want to. That is where we've decided to archive while I figure out how much social media I can possibly handle as one person. So that's an option if you want to catch up, or I think the replay is still live at this point in time. It just won't be nice and edited, so you'll just be dealing with our normal tech issues. But if you want the cleaned up version, you don't even have to pay to use our Patreon. You can just go there. After that, we actually have a mini series starting for Curse of Lestrade, as we've been calling it, where Dungeon Samster will be in the DM seat over on The Bad Ideas, and will be taking us through a New Orleans adventure in a combination of Curse of Strahd meets Interview with the Vampire. And I am very excited for this wonderful collab to be underway. We also have Young Gods and Scion kicking off, in which Lady Lily is also a player. That will be towards the end of the month as well. So many bad ideas, so little time. We have a ton of content coming in after that, but these will be our main programs for the season.
Excellent.
So stay tuned. If for whatever reason none of that tickles your fancy, there is even more planned and slated because I'm crazy and have had up to 2027 planned. So yeah, come on, stop by. Bad idea is too bad for us. And that's it. I'll popcorn it over to Lady Lily. Take it away.
Thank you. Hi guys, I'm Lady Lily, and I'm Lady Lily of La Land here on Twitch. on TikTok, and Instagram, YouTube, and apparently also on Threads. Though don't quote me on that. I actually forgot what my tag is for that. I just started. However, I also have a lot of things going on, but mostly what I'm going to focus on, because there's a lot of other stuff, I'm going to focus on Wednesday, which we are doing part 3 to our big crossover wedding finale that James has very graciously been a part of. All of the chaos, all of the drama. I don't know why I do this to myself, but I am actively just feeding my players to more drama. So if you guys would like to come and watch the novela, we are on Wednesday at 6, and then I get a break in 2 weeks, guys. No DMing for a month.
Yay! Self-care.
But she'll
Self-care's
still be
important.
here.
I will still be here. Player is easy. DM is not as easy as player. I will say that, not in like a bad way. I don't mean that to discourage players. I just mean the way I DM, I overdo it for my own for fun. But I will be popcorning it over to Kelvar. And I'm gonna shut up.
Well, hello. I am Humphrey Wendell Wickham, anywhere and everywhere, dropping my link tree in the chat because that's gonna be a lot easier than telling you where I'm at and what I'm named. I'm just doing a lot of writing right now, working on sort of a Treasure Planet-esque mini series, working on a Periscope Down Star Trek adventure, reviving a Christmas adventure I started writing last year but never actually finished. I'm just trying to get back into a writing groove. Otherwise, at some point, I need to do a live of making a Moosehead Cod piece on this channel if James wants me to, because I need a reason to finish it.
Absolutely.
or do it at all. Otherwise, it's yay. Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, yay!
Yay!
But also LGBT Pride Month as well. So support your locals. I don't know what to call them at this point because my brain's tired. But otherwise, I'm gonna popcorn this over to Sam.
Hello, everybody. I've been your friendly neighborhood Dungeon Samster, which is the handle you can find me in most places online. Here at Tabletop Misfits, I'm part of a couple of projects, but also just hyped about others. I'm sure Chuck will bring up that we just had the most recent episode of Power Daddies yesterday, for instance. In the background, we're currently filming for the Pendragon RPG series, which features amazing creators and is helmed, of course, by tonight's Dungeon Master James, that we're all very excited to be putting forth soon. This coming Sunday? This coming Sunday, you'll be able to see a charity fundraiser using Renegade Game Studios' dual one-shot for Vampire the Masquerade and Werewolf the Apocalypse Under a Changing Moon, helmed by our wonderful Alex in the storyteller role, wherein we're raising charity as horrible vampires. And then, of course, in about 2 weeks, we'll be doing the same exact story from the werewolf perspective, featuring some amazing creators as well. One was pre-recorded, one was live, all for charity. Go Trevor Project. And soon, specifically for myself, I will be running a couple of free RPG Day games, specifically using Free League publishing systems. One for Vyzen, which of course has a lovely free RPG Day offering in the form of The Archivist's Curse, an adventure many of you will be able to find online after Free RPG Day if you're not able to pick up the packet at your friendly local gaming store during the event. And then, of course, the following day, not the day itself, but on Sunday, the 28th, I'll be running the introductory adventure from Hand the White Wizard. That is the One Ring RPG's newest book, not part of Free RPG Day, but recent enough to celebrate. That'll be on Saturday the 27th and Sunday the 28th, respectively, at Ease Games in San Diego. And coming up soon, I'll be running a live play at San Diego Comic-Con alongside some other phenomenal San Diego creators and featuring James and some other wonderful faces from Tabletop Misfits on stage at Gen Con for another one-shot in the universe of the World of Darkness, combining both vampire and werewolf. I have talked too much. I would love to popcorn over to our fabulous co-creator here, Space.
Wait, I'm a co-creator?
You are a co-creator.
Yeah.
Okay.
You were here
Well,
before
this is
me.
news- was I? No, I thank you for including me. You can catch me here on Tabletop Misfits. And that's it. And I'm gonna pass it over to my boy Chuck.
Hey, look at that. At least somebody remembers my name.
It was yeah.
I remember your name. I just don't like saying people's real life names on the internet. If I don't know, they're okay with it.
It's fine. Yeah. So Chuck Beaker, find me here on Tabletop Misfits. Find me on Instagram at Beaker Builds. As Samster mentioned, I ran Power Daddies last night. That was a hell of a good time. It was a light crew, but we had a blast nonetheless. Go watch that VOD. It should be available right now. It was a fun time. Hell of a mid-season cliffhanger reveal. It's great. What else am I doing? Let's see. I've got Beaker Builds. I'm going to my garage on Thursday night. I'm going back into Subnautica, so you can come check that out. Be back here. Watch me die a lot again. Other than that, I'm here. I'm behind the scenes making waves, I guess. I don't know. James.
You do a lot. A lot of it's behind the scenes, but yeah, no, everybody within the Misfits has done some incredible things. Not all of it's being seen. I guess it's me, isn't it? Was that like the quick
Yeah, that was it.
Too? Wow, that was easy. That was crazy.
It was a smooth transition. I did this. It's almost like
it's almost like you've done this for a minute. Anyways, once again, thank you all for coming to hang out with us tonight. Our list this week is a little quiet. No, never mind. It's never quiet. What am I thinking? We've got Tavern Talks this week. We've got Beaker Builds this week. We've got our one shot with Under the Moon. And then I think that kind of ties us up for the rest of the week. But don't forget what? Yes, Sam.
Oh, don't knock this program short. We have 4. It's great.
That's 2 weeks from now. We're going to return to Dress the Quest, as it's an every other week thing. So yeah, and then we've got a bunch of other projects in the cooker right now. Real quick, last but not least, we want to give another wonderful shout out to our fantastic sponsor for the month, Gallery. It is an incredible RPG. They're closing in on the end of their backer kit. Let's get them pushed over there before they close out, so they can make this very inclusive RPG that not only is an incredible story, but the artwork is amazing. So if you didn't get a chance to check that out during the intro to see that, go check out their teaser on their channel or on their page. And yeah, for those who came for the last time or just got here from a raid, thank you for coming to hang out with us. Sadly, we had just closed down. We are going to continue this process. We're going to hop over to another channel, because this is what we do here, is we go share our love with friends. In the meantime, this is Icewind Dale. It's very cold. It's very dark. So stay warm, stay close to friends, and we'll see you guys all again for another episode of Dress to Quest here in 2 weeks. Have a good night, y'all.